I think there's some competing priorities. I mean, if I'm a social media company, some of the things that I probably need to do to work harder to get bad actors off my platforms might actually be at odds with some of my business goals.
Absolutely, it is.
There's been regulation in Australia and the UK that is holding the financial services institutions responsible if they have signal that their customers being defrauded, but that feels a little anti-American to us. That's why I think we need something like a Scam Czar whose primary goal it is to look at this across the public and private sectors and see what makes sense.
It's hit that tipping point, or it has already tipped, and we need something.
Because there's no silver bullet here. There's work that a lot of different sectors can do. There's no one entity that can solve this problem. It's kind of heavy-handed to say, well, this is the bank's problem, like they've done in the UK and Australia, but that's where the scam ends. The scam starts with a text or a direct message or something else. So I think it's helpful to look across the entire food chain of what's happening there.
Have we done enough for that? Because I go back to sort of some of the counter-narcotics efforts where we only started having major impact when we looked at it as an enterprise, as a business.
Oh, you have to look at this as an enterprise.
And I think that what differentiates this from traditional crime is the private sector has to be a big proponent, and they're on the front lines, and many of them want to. They don't always have the authorities. They don't know how to put all the pieces together.
Right, or they don't get collaboration from, I'm sure there are financial services companies that would love to have more data from social media companies, more indicators of fraud. That would be super helpful. And that's happening to some degree, but not in any large scalable way. That's what they've exploited. We've got a lot of organizations, fraud teams that don't talk to security teams, that don't talk to trust and safety teams.